Hi there everyone, it's Alisha Beck from the Life You Love Laboratory, and today I'm wondering if you've ever considered the effect your environment has on your overall well-being. So I don't know about you, but sometimes I find myself sitting in my office working on a project and I'm just noticing that I'm completely lacking motivation or I'm feeling super stuck on a spot. Maybe I'm sitting around and I'm just thinking way too much and those thoughts are starting to become really overwhelming and really negative. Maybe I'm just feeling really down and I'm noticing that something just feels off. Sometimes if you make a change in your environment, just a small change, that can really set the tone in a more positive direction. Let's talk about a few of those changes that you can make if you are noticing that your environment is affecting your overall well-being. It could be affecting your mental, your emotional, your physical, or your spiritual well-being. So one of the things that I like to consider is actually my lighting. I am super sensitive to really dark, dim lighting. If it's too dark in my space, I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. I feel completely uninspired and like a total lack of motivation. So that might be something you consider. For me, natural light is really the way to go. I actually have a window that I stare out every single day right in front of me, and I always wanna make sure that I have some natural light shining in on me to make me feel more in touch with nature and just feel all around better. Another thing you could consider is actually the space around you and what's surrounding you. I cannot stand clutter. If I am sitting in my office and I have a bunch of stuff on my desk and I have a bunch of stuff around me, I will start to feel really anxious and overwhelmed. And so you could consider looking at the space around you and really focusing on putting some things away before you dive into a project. Or if you're looking to relax, you're gonna have a really hard time doing that if you have like a pile of laundry or say a bunch of mess out at some point in time. So that might be something you consider changing. So another thing that you might want to consider is actually getting out of your four walls. Maybe it's your house, maybe it's your office, maybe you're just stuck indoors. You can feel really stuffy if you're spending a lot of time indoors. So it might be a good way for you to get out of that by going outside, going for a walk, sitting out in a park, sitting on a bench, just going outside, looking at the sun. Maybe it's even a little bit cloudy, but the daylight is still out there. Or maybe just breathing in the fresh air. And that can make a really big impact in just changing your environment. Another thing that you might want to consider is just moving around. I know for me, if I'm sitting in the same space for too long, I can just start feeling really, really uninspired. I can feel like I'm sort of feeling lazy, run down. If you just move around throughout your day, maybe go for a few walks up or down stairs, and maybe it's just moving around into a new space for the rest of your day. That might be something you consider as well. So the next time that you're feeling distracted, down, uninspired, or overwhelmed, take a look at your environment and consider some small, quick ways that you can really change your environment to help things improve.